Hi, Jags. So I'm Ellyse Edwards, and this is my guest for today, Madison Hoffman. She is a student athlete. She plays 3 different sports, and that's what our main focus is going to be today. I mean, talking about like her sports life and her education, how school's been going for her. So, Madison, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a sophomore here at Blue Springs South. I participate in softball, track, and a swim. And outside of school, I also do golf as well.
How long have you been involved in softball?
Probably since, I started, t-ball when I was, 5, probably 5 or 6-ish. And then I just been, playing competitive since I was probably, 10 or 11. And, yeah.
What's your comp team?
I play for Top Gun. That's my organization.
Tell me a little bit more about Top Gun, what positions you play.
Okay. I pitch and I play outfield mostly for my Top Gun team. We're out of Kansas City, but there's a couple players out of state. We actually have a lot of girls on my team that go to our high school right now, which is really nice. I get to play with them and see them a lot, and yeah, it's just lots of fun.
That's great. So me and Madison actually played high school ball together. These past 2 years, we were originally on JV together, and this year we were on varsity. And in our district championship game, I wanted to talk about this because this is just amazing. Madison here hit a walk-off home run, so why don't you tell me more about that? What did it feel like? How did you feel?
Well, when I was going up to the plate to go hit, I was just thinking about our seniors and how I didn't want their season to end because we were really, really talented, and it would just suck to in the districts last year. So, and then when I was in the box, I was pretty calm the whole at bat. I feel I wasn't really in any stressful counts. And then when I hit the ball, it felt pretty good. And then, I could tell it was hard. I know we were going to at least score 1 run to tie it. And then, it just went over. So, yeah, I was very excited running around the bases.
Oh, yeah, it was a pretty electrifying feeling. A lot of us thought it was over, at least the seniors. We were all in the dugout. We were crying. And we were me and Lauren Good, we were holding hands. And we were praying that you would get a hit. We were come on, Madison. Don't let us down. You can do this. And then, just boom. And it was a line drive right over center field. It was beautiful. So, so that's that. I just wanted to throw that in there because it was pretty amazing. Our softball season together, we went, I believe it was 30-5. Yeah. It was a record-winning season.
Yes.
And Madison was one of our pitchers, and she played a lot of outfield. She did amazing this year. Just wanted to throw that in there. So, since we're on the topic of sports, how about you tell me about track? I know you went to state for track last year as a freshman, so how was that?
Okay, track. So I went to state for javelin, but I ran during the season too. I didn't even know practically what javelin was probably, but I feel it was something I could do. And the first time that we actually threw javelins was 3 days in, 4 or 5 days in, I don't know. They're I threw it 90 feet, which is pretty good for never doing it before. And they're oh my gosh, you're really good at this. We're gonna you need to stick with this and blah blah blah. And so yeah, that's sort of how javelin started. But I'd also run too, and we didn't have javelin practice every day. But so I just sort of do running, and then just meet after meet, I just kept on PRing and getting better at javelin, and I was doing really good. And then I stopped running towards the end so I could focus on javelin more. And then districts came, and that was sort of terrifying because we have 4 throws in javelin, and on my last one, I was 5th or 6th place, and only 4 move on from districts. in my last throw, that was like, I PR'd on that throw. I had like 37 meters, which is like my personal best. And so I ended up getting like, I think second, or maybe, no, I got first at districts. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, first at districts. And so I went to sectionals. That was way less stressful. And then at state, it was a weather delay right before girls javelin started. So we had like 2 hours. And then, I mean, it's sort of an off day, I feel like, for everyone. But, I mean, my last top 8 at All-State, and my last throw got me into 8th place. And so I got All-State and be on a medal, which was really exciting because, I mean, it's something I can look forward to, like, the rest of my years of high school, like, just getting better at javelin and just going to state every year because it's very fun to, like, just go deep in sports. So, yeah.
Do you see yourself possibly, like, doing track in college? Have you thought about that at all?
I'm not going to do track in college.
Okay. Are you leaning towards, because I know you do swim as well, so it's swim, track, and softball. So are you leaning towards more like softball?
Yeah, definitely softball. I mean, unless, I don't even know how, like, I don't know, unless I just got, like, the best in the world at javelin, but I don't see that happening.
Well,
so definitely softball.
I remember whenever I played for the Originals a couple years ago, I remember a girl on...
Oh, Maddie Harris.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
She's amazing at javelin.
Yeah, like, she was an amazing softball player, and we all thought she was going to go, like, you know, commit, like, D1 somewhere for softball when she actually, like, switched things up and she pursued track.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking. And, I mean, you still have 2 more years. You never know where that could take you. But no, okay.
I doubt it. I mean, yeah. No.
So, tell me about swim. What got you into swim? Was it Lauren Good?
Yeah, LG, which is Lauren Good. She definitely convinced me. But my parents make me do a winter sport, and I did I've done basketball since I was like 5.
Okay.
And like I really played forever. And then, like, 8th grade year, I didn't, like, do competitive in between. But I still played high school basketball my freshman year. C team, but I didn't like it the best. Like, it wasn't really that much fun for me.
Wasn't your cup of tea?
No. And so I had a choice between wrestling and swim. And I was like, well, LG is there for swim, so I'll do swim with her. Okay. And so I'm going to finish, like, at the end of this month, January, for swim, since I'm really not good at all. But it's okay, because it's a great work.
Okay, because this is
a
only
great
your first,
workout.
This is only your first
like,
year.
it's my first time ever swimming before in my life.
But, like, still, like, you still have, since you're a sophomore, you still have 2 more years to improve on this. And that's a lot of room for growth. And the swim season is pretty long. When does it start?
Well, winter sports is always the longest seasons. I started in, like, November. So it's, like, 3 months long.
And, oh, man. I feel like that's a long time. Because I know that
So we practice every single... Well, except Sundays. But, like, yeah.
Except Sundays. But you practiced... did you practice New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Not
and
New Year's
did
Day,
you practice Christmas Eve? Or...
Oh, yeah. Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve and New Year's
Christmas.
Eve. Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
Yep. But, I mean, it's lots of fun. It's, like, really hard for me, so I get a good workout in doing it. And plus, I mean, I get better, like, each week, so, like, that's exciting. It's, like, competing in meets is, like, really fun for me.
Well, that is great. Oh, I meant to ask you this. Earlier whenever we were on the topic, but is your comp team, Top Gun, are they going to be traveling anywhere this summer?
Yeah, I don't really know our full schedule, but I'm sure we'll be going to California at the end of, like, July.
For BGF.
Yeah, and then Colorado, and then probably Oklahoma, too, because, like, Tulsa Elite is in Oklahoma, and I really don't know where else, but definitely lots of traveling. But Kansas City is also, like, a huge spot for softball, like, for especially the Midwest. I would say it's the biggest in the Midwest. There's just a lot of talented teams here, and we have some really nice facilities. And so there's definitely, like, going to be 2 or 3 tournaments down here in KC, which is really nice.
That's always great because, you know, the big tournaments are like PGF, Tulsa Elite.
And it's so expensive when you have to travel.
Yes, they're so expensive. So it helps a lot when a lot of them are here at home,
Yeah.
you know, at most like 45 minutes away. Because,
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, the Kansas ones aren't even that bad, like the drive.
No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, well, I guess we can wrap this up now. Thank you, Madison, for joining me today. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit about what it's like being a multi-sport athlete and balancing school and how that's going. I really appreciate you coming today. I loved getting to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Bye, guys.